Alice woke up as she was pulled out of the car and instinctively kicked around. One of her shoes landed in something soft, and she heard an abrupt exhale followed by a stifled swear. Encouraged by her success, she started moving her entire body with nails scratching her skin as the men were losing grip. Then, as if they decided as one, they released their fingers and she fell hard on the cold ground. The impact pushed air out of her lungs and startled her. Alice froze and, in the following silence, heard the echo of her fall. Her captors remained quiet while she was contemplating the next move, but decided against any more resistance. Perhaps taking advantage of their relatively gentle manners later was an option. After a short while, they helped her back up, and she did what she could to keep up, despite the rope restricting her legs. They finally removed the bag from her head, and the saliva-soaked cloth fell out of her mouth. She stretched her jaw as she looked around. Her limbs were still tied, although to a table this time. She was in a brightly lit room. There was one man in a white cloak, and the 3 men who abducted her, all standing on the opposite side of the room, quietly talking, occasionally looking in her direction. "You sure you want to go through?" she overheard. "We must give it," another voice replied. Alice couldn't hear anything else as they noticed her interest and lowered the volume further. Before long, they came to her and spread around the table. All of them seemed anxious and unconvinced. Their looks jumped from each other to her body but never matched her searching eyes. She grasped the opportunity to talk. "Please," Alice pleaded. "I don't know what you want from me, but I will do whatever you ask me. Just please don't hurt me. I won't fight anymore." Her voice faded, and she continued to search for any of their eyes. But they continued to avoid her, driving her desperation even further. She knew they did not want to do whatever was meant to happen next, and her responsibility was to sway them in her favor. But they knew that, and their resistance to her attempts drove her mad. Cowards! I have barely any money." Alice's voice changed. She suddenly was overcome by anger. "You won't get anything from me. You can't hold me ransom. There is nobody to respond to you." She inhaled to continue, but the man closest to her had spoken first. "That's the point. We don't want anybody looking for you."